Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Couple quick clarifications. Number one, I am trading futures. If you don't know what futures are, I'll put a link down below in the description area to a totally free 4-part series that'll walk you through the futures market and how it all works. But in a nutshell, and maybe one thing to get you interested if you are annoyed by that pattern day trading rule, then there is zero pattern day trading rule within the world of futures. A lot of other good reasons to consider them, but that's one of the core drivers that I've seen a lot out there from people that want to be day traders and have unlimited trades, but then that stubborn pattern day trade rule gets in the way. Second, I am day trading futures through a prop firm. What is a prop firm? How does a prop firm work? Which prop firm am I using? All that can be found at the link that you see there at the top of the screen. I'll also put it down below in the description area. But in a nutshell, a prop firm is a way for you to put very little of your money at risk, and then you have a whole lot of upside potential. So if that sounds like something that could be of value and interest, and I would definitely check out that link. So I will pause the screen recording software for now, and I'll be back as soon as I find a potential trade. All right, markets are open. I'm long. Oh boy. Okay, that was, I think there were some partials in there. So I was short at first, then when I covered, I ended up putting myself long, but everything worked out okay. It happened all very quickly, but that is the nature of futures. So if you like fast moving things, there's another reason why futures are solid, but okay, that worked out. But so I tried to get short up here, and I got short, I'm guessing 3 if I were to go back and look. And then when I covered, I was covering 6 contracts. So I covered my 3 shorts, but because I was doing 6, then I went 3 long too. But again, it all worked out. But that was an eventful way to start off the day. But here we go. Good start. Let's see what else I can find. Did I even hit record? Please don't tell me I've been talking to myself. Nope, I did. All right, I will pause. All right, let me just get this line out of here for now. Well, I was going to try to get short there. I didn't get filled. Let me try another. All right, I will pause. I'm gonna let this give me a little bit more shape here before I make any further decisions. All right, I'm gonna go ahead, get short there. Out there for a little scalp. 300 on that one. I chased that one, which is why I needed to be extra aggressive. Even if it continues on down, I still played that one right because I did chase that down. But I knew that I was chasing, and I factored that in my decision-making process via understanding that I now needed to be extra aggressive with the profit, just because, like I said, I had chased in the first place. All right, I'll pause. Let's see if we can find some. Oh, and I should know, wait a second, Clay. What just happened to the numbers down here? The nice thing with prop firms is that you can have multiple accounts, and then you can eventually do copy trading and stuff like that, which is, it's crazy in a good way. But without creating too much confusion, like I said, with prop firms, you can have several accounts. So I'm just hopping amongst my accounts right now and trying to, just spread some trades across them. Oh, wow. Well, like I said, I still played it right, even though I did chase. But wow, this move just continues on down. All right, I'll pause. All right, looking to get long. I am long at the blue line. And I'm long at the blue line. If it wants to keep pushing. And too much hesitation. All right, I'll pause. Well, there's the rest of the story. So close, yet so far away in the patience department. Bummer. Just needed another 3 seconds of patience. But it is what it is. I'll pause. All right, I'm going to go ahead, and get short there. Just 5 micros. We'll look to build. See what it wants to do. I'm short. I do have a well-defined stop. So I'm getting a little more aggressive on this one, but if this puts in a new high, then it will okay, let's see if we can get that final one up there. And blue line is my average. So out there for a scalp on that one then. That's why it's nice to just give yourself plenty of wiggle room. So I had plenty of flexibility in the trade to still kind of massage it, make it work. Had to stop above those highs. So like I said, well-defined area where I would just eventually wave the white flag. And good high probability trades. When you give yourself flexibility, doesn't mean you're going to win, but it does mean that you shift the probabilities massive. Assuming you're doing it right, you shift the probabilities massively in your favor that you will have a winning trade. Now, if you're wrong, yeah, then because you got aggressive, they'll add up. But again, doing it right, you should be winning way more than you're losing, as you saw right there. But like I said, had my line in the sand, knew where I would have to stop out. I may actually look to try again. Okay, and stop is up there. Put out a couple of profit orders just in case I get some sort of spike down. So stop is this green line here. Looking for a fake break of these highs and see if it wants. And I'm not looking for a crash. I mean, I want to be disappointed by a crash, but that's not what I'm thinking. And this is my first profit target, that green line. There we go. Got that. So that needs to be changed to 4 now since my position is 4. So it could still be a losing trade. It would just be a little less because I was able to lock in some profit and reduce position size. But again, could still be a losing trade. Got a couple more orders down there. And this is my next profit target. And if it hits that, then come on. There we go. Very good. So now I have 3 left. I'm going to go ahead and move this into there. Oh, now I have 2 left. So I'm going to move this into profit territory. Now this will be a green trade, just a matter of how big of a green trade because I don't know how far down this wants to go. So this is the sweet spot of trading. My only stress right now is how much money am I going to make? Not if I make money, but how much, because I have no idea how far down this wants to go. And stopped out though. All right, well, I had myself in the good spot. Got a couple price targets hit, so very good on that one. Happy how that turned out. And yeah, I think I'm going to call it good. Before I go, though, I do want to personally invite you to get signed up for this free live online class that I'm offering. So if you want to learn more about the tools I'm using, how I build consistency, how I manage risk, and just make sure you have the right framework for your approach to the market, how you're operating in the market, then definitely get signed up for the class. A lot of people out there, I understand why they're thinking, why they're operating the way they are, but it's just not right. It's going to create all sorts of headache, and it's going to just be a waste of time. So like I said, there's a lot, and this is not only for beginners. I would say that there's something in there for everybody, but nonetheless, like I said, make sure you get signed up for it. You can go to the description area or the link in the description area, or you can just go to claytrader.com/live directly, and that will let you know when the next live class is. So definitely get signed up for it. I'm also live streaming now, so if you want to come hang out during the day, ask me questions, just whatever, I do live stream at 11 a.m. Eastern, Monday to Friday, so make sure you check that out and subscribe. Turn on notifications so that you are made aware of when I do indeed go live. So thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. Have a good one.